If you're Welsh, you might enjoy this vlog today because I'm English, Jess can speak pretty much fluent Welsh, and we're in
very rusty.
well, better Welsh than me anyway, and a lot of English people. But we've gone to North Wales to a place called Llanberis.
You did quite well there, well done. Llanberis.
Llanberis. Okay, we're in Llanberis.
He did say, how did you say it before? Don't lie.
Llanberis.
There we go. It's an offence.
As pretty much every English person does. But we are in Llanberis, and we are visiting the old slate quarry. And there's loads of like old houses here. We'll show you how to get here. We don't know too much about the place ourselves.
We did go to the museum ages ago, but we didn't retain that information in our brains.
No. So we don't know too much about it. So we're just going to be sort of like learning as we go, and hopefully you can like take some stuff in with us as well. But Jess has got a little bit of information.
Courtesy of Google. So it operated from 1787 to 1969, and it was once the world's second largest slate quarry. So if you look around, I'd be surprised to see what the largest one was, because this is just
it's
huge.
Enormous. But it's really nice views as well. I'll just give you a little bit.
Slow, could you make everyone sick?
Yeah, I'm improving on my camera work, so bear with me. But that is the view from where we are at the moment.
And then show them these little houses.
And yeah, we've only been walking for half an hour maybe.
Yeah.
It's a little bit windy, so you might get a little bit of wind noise. But there's all these little houses.
So I'm assuming that's where all the workers would live. Obviously, I can't be asked going up and down those stairs every day if I was working up here, so I don't blame them.
Yeah, that'd be a trek, wouldn't it? The grafters.
But Reese has actually got some Welsh ancestry too, haven't you?
Yep.
So you're a Welsh boy.
I've done my ancestry, my DNA, and I'm actually 18% Welsh.
And I'm probably less Welsh.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm 18% Welsh, and I'm actually more Scottish than I am English, believe it or not. But yeah, anyway, let's just come and have a walk with us around Llanberis.
Well done, Welsh boy.
Getting there. We're also going to find a little hidden gem, which isn't so much a hidden gem because it is all over social media like a lot of places now, but it's just a really cool little waterfall in the area, and you've got to go through this little like tunnel to get there. So we're trying to find it. I think that is the steep bit, which we've got to go up. Right there, might be a little bit overexposed. Ah, here's the bridge, yes, so.
I don't think there'll be a waterfall because there's no water coming through this.
Oh yeah, it might be dried up. We're going to go and have a look anyway. We are in, it's not rained for a little while. We're actually getting good weather in the UK. I'm not, you go.
Whoa, my vertigo comes in.
There you go. It's quite high actually. And then yeah, there's a little bench here if you want to stop and have a picnic. I think some people like to get pictures on here. And just enjoy the view. Absolutely stunning. It's really cool, I think, how all the houses are built here. Literally everything is made of slate, and it's really nice today. I think it'd actually be quite cool to come here on a rainy day as well, because the views are still really cool, quite eerie. But in the winter, I can imagine it used to be really, really cold. Yeah, we're just gonna chill here for a minute, I think. Boys are taking the easy route up.
I'm gonna die walking up that.
It'll be alright. Ready?
Activated.
All the way to the top. Go, 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 go! No chance I'm doing that. This is a lot steeper than it looks, by the way. Well done. Well done. We're both out of breath after coming up there and just running a bit of it. But we think when you get to the top here, if you go over them gates, see that hole in the mountain over there? I think we go through there. Yeah, we can. Oh, it's all been fenced off. Right. Let's see if we can figure out a way in. So there is this big metal fence which is up, which is obviously supposed to stop you getting in. But we think there's a little hole in it over here. So we're going through here. I don't know, is it? Maybe not. Another little shelter here. Yep, there's the hole. Right through there. Oh! Oh! I'm telling! Call the police! Just about managed to squeeze my head through there. And then this is what you're met with on the other side. Wow, it's actually massive.
You know, where Scar dies.
Where the stampede was.
Yeah, not Scar dies.
Wow. It's good, isn't it? I think this is another one of them scenarios where the camera's probably not going to do it justice at how big this is, but this is huge. And it's all dried up. I've never seen an empty quarry before. Oh, there's a little building. This side must have always been empty. Little building down there. Maybe that can give us perspective of how big it is. Yeah, this is huge. I always thought there'd be loads of like cars in the bottom of a quarry and stuff like that, like burnt out cars and trolleys and stuff like that. Anyway, let's go and head up there and see what's the other side. We're nearly there. Not sure how the camera's gonna do because it's a bit dark, but we'll go see. Now, if you're Jess's height, you'll obviously be okay. You're not gonna hit your head. But if you're my height, and you probably have to be a little bit more careful. It's close. There you go, there is a tiny bit of a waterfall. Now just be careful when you get to this side because there is a sheer drop. So don't come running through because it's dark and then it goes light. But this is cool, isn't it? Yeah. Be a cool place to stop and have some food or something, wouldn't it? Should we carry on walking through, see what's the other side? We don't know what's through there, but we're going to go and explore and take a look. Like I said, you're learning as much as we are on this. Am I ruining you? No, so seriously, if you do come down this side, then be careful where you step because that's going to hurt if you fall down there. What?
We do not take any liability if someone chooses to come this route. If you die, it's at your own risk.
If he dies, he dies. Or something like that there. Oh, there's an old pulley wheel for a big chain by the looks of it. But this is what you met with on the other side. See if you can guess. Yup, loads more slate. Oh wow, there's like a chain which you can climb to get up to that little hole there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think we'll be trying that today, do you? Okay, so you can't really see it from here, but well, you might be able to actually if I just zoom in a bit. There is the entrance where we were before. If you just walk up here, there is a viewpoint at the end of here, which I think we came up a couple of years ago, and it was really nice. So I'll show you when we're up there. Some nice little seating areas if you fancy bringing a picnic. This is actually called Mills Level Viewpoint. And the view up here is absolutely stunning, look at that! Check this view out, this is the view from the viewpoint. I'm going to pan slowly because somebody's told me to pan slower. And over this side is all of the quarry. So in and amongst all this, that little town down there, that is Llanberis. Sorry, Llanberis. It's very windy.
Down.
That'd be well done.
Yes.
Down. Down, Reese.
Down, Reese.
Reese down. Also, we've just hit 500 subscribers as well, so thank you everybody who subscribed. We did give away the £100 to one of our first 500 subscribers, so congratulations D Christie. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and yeah, maybe we might do something similar in the future. Now we are just heading back down. You can go, sorry 1 second, you can go, I've got to keep my eyes on the floor because it's quite rocky, but you can go, like carry on going down past the viewpoint and it'll take you all the way down into Llanberis, but it's a very long walk. And I think there's a couple of cafes on the way down, so you can stop off for a rest. We're not taking that path. Right next to the viewpoint, which was like basically just up there, there is this other path, and I think it's a bit of a shortcut down, so yeah, we're going that way. That's cool, isn't it?
There's no access. Danger.
So, as I say, we don't know too much about this place, except that it was a slate mine for about 100 years and the second largest in the world. But there's loads of buildings like these, and obviously they're all made out of slate, but that was obviously an old fireplace. I know they've got a shelf above it there, so you can kind of get an idea of what it used to be like. It's probably, I doubt that was a house, that one. I bet that was, you know, like an operating house for this big winch wheel. Fire on in the winter. All the lads at graft. So we kind of discovered that after you get down to this little wheelhouse, it's a little bit difficult to get down. So we're going to try and go down this section here, which is just next to it. Goes down through some trees and stuff, and hopefully we'll be okay. Don't know if I'll be able to do that. Ooh. Probably not a good idea while I've got a camera in my hand. Ooh. Ooh. Hey. Oh, careful.
And you have to swing from there.
Go on in. Oh my god, don't fall, you'd have had a rock right up your crack.
I thought the bronze was going to snap.
Ah! It's pretty, isn't it? There she is, in a little house. People must have been a lot smaller back in the day, because there's no way. Well, I would have fit here, but I would have been crouched around everywhere,
That's
wouldn't
why
I?
nine's so small.
And you. Do you know what this bit's called? No. So this is where, yeah, this is where we think all of the workers lived. Well, maybe not all of them, but did we? I can't remember. But yeah, this is where we think all of the workers used to live.
Could be very wrong, but it would make sense.
Yeah. Nevertheless, though, it's really pretty, isn't it? I think it'd be really cool if they turned this place into like a little resort or something. Do you? Yeah.
Wanky tourists.
Oh, we already
Like
is.
you.
We're wanky tourists. Yeah, no, maybe like not like a resort, but like
Ruin it then.
like a nice Airbnb or something like that.
No, it would ruin it.
With a little pool, nice coffee shop. Oh, it is nice the way it is, to be honest. Put the wrong one in.
People are coming.
You've got to be a lot more careful going down, haven't you, than coming up. So if you look out for some of the QR codes on these posts and you scan them, then it tells you a little bit about the history. And this one is called History of the Narrow Path. And I'll just read this one out. It just says, this path zigzags between rock tips flanked by expertly built dry stone walls. Quarrymen used it to reach workplaces and barracks. No, quarrymen.
Oh man.
Quarrymen used it to reach workplaces and barracks. A footbridge crosses the former railway route at the top, which is what we went over to get to the like little quiet quarry bit which we went to. So there we go, a little bit of history on the path that we're walking to. So yeah, this is the way that people used to go to work. Imagine doing this every day. Oh my god, it'd be well fit. So we've come across another little QR code. Yeah. Okay. So we're at the start, but for us it's at the end because we've just come up and come back down. And we've come to another QR code on one of these posts, which is called Site of the Bomber Parts Factory.
So,
And what does it say?
this footpath climbs above an old railway tunnel replaced by an open-air route in 1880s. In World War II, men and women made aircraft parts in the tunnel and former quarry sheds. So that would be probably what they were for.
Probably, yeah. So yeah, there we go.
Quarry sheds.
Quarry
Not
sheds,
houses.
not houses. Yeah, another little fact about the slate mines of Llanberis. There we go, and we're just walking back to the car now. So
I think we could walk around to the lake.
okay, yeah, we'll walk around to the lake. We might have a little dip because it is a gorgeous day today.
When we drove past people, they were getting in that side, but we must be able to go that side.
Having a right little feast, don't they? So this is something that we missed when we walked in, but the gates get closed at 8 PM. There isn't any gates on there. There's no gates on there. Maybe the gates don't get closed at 8 PM. And for any of you wondering, that took us about just over 2 hours to walk while having a little stop off and a little rest. Okay. So that just to the left of me is a museum which is shut at the moment. I don't know why, but it looks like they're doing a lot of really looks like they're doing a lot of work around here, like putting new stuff up. So that could be the reason. Jess has been before. I've never been, but if you come, then I suppose you can go to the museum as well if it's open. And that's where we've parked as well. It costs £5 for the full day. And then at the car park, there is also the lake, a toilet, a cafe, a railway. So it's in a good spot. And we're going to go see if we can find a little speck to go for a swim now. Yeah, they've got camp chairs, so there might be like a little... Look here. There we go, and we've just found that there's a sauna here as well. So we're going to go and see whether we can... Well, see if it's open. This is the little sauna, which looks pretty cool, but we don't think that it's on or open. A little bit, we can have a dip there, because it does say to book online, so definitely closed. How much was the sauna? £17?
There are different prices for different times, but it said £17 for non-member at 5:30, but there's no places.
Okay.
And it's like between about 20 quid, 23 quid.
Okay, yeah, so it looks quite good, but if you come to Llanberis and you want to go to the sauna, make sure you book in advance. We're just going to go for a little dip instead. Found a nice little speck.
Fully booked until 6:30.
It's nice weather. Yeah, fully booked. But yeah, it's nice weather, so we're going to go for a little dip. Wow, that's freezing. Wow. That's pretty cold, isn't it? Not as cold as Norway, though. That looks maybe getting old. God, that wind's freezing. That was a nice dip, wasn't it?
Yeah, very good.
Jess lost all the colour and blood flow to her fingers because it was bloody freezing.
It's not happened before.
It wasn't as cold as Norway though.
No, so I'm surprised it happened.
But yeah, it was refreshing anyway after that walk.
It's actually nice just sitting in it, to be honest.
It was, wasn't it? And now we are leaving Llanberis. Llanberis. And
Beres, not Beres.
and we're going to Colwyn Bay. And we're just going to go and try and find some fish and chips.
We'll go to the beach.
Go to the beach, yeah. So, see you in Colwyn Bay. So I know we're really early on in the channel, but obviously, well, if you've watched any of our other vlogs, then you probably know that me and Jess like our food. So we like food, we like travel, and it probably wouldn't be one of our vlogs if we didn't have any food in it. So we've come to Alex's Fish Bar in Old Colwyn Bay. We're just going to go grab a couple of fish dinners each, and then we're going to drive down to the beach and go and eat them.
Let's go.
Let's go. Not a bad spec for dinner. So we did order mushy peas and curry sauce, but
We've got curry sauce.
they forgot the mushy peas. But this is what it looks like. Looks okay. Let's say up there. Get him circling.
They're all surrounding us.
They're going to blow away. They're going to come behind us, aren't they?
Just keep it covered. You just throw food for them. Reese, did you throw
To
food?
try and get them away.
No, do not do that, you idiot.
Why?
They're all going to come now, look. You absolute idiot. You don't know anything.
Oh
That's
my
the last
God.
thing you do. That's the last thing you do.
They were all coming anyway.
Not like this. You are so stupid.
Look at all these guys.
I wouldn't.
Your review now you've had a bit.
Very good. I like it.
What's your rating?
8.
8 out of 10 for you?
Yeah. Need more mushy peas.
Yeah. Definitely lost a point for not giving us mushy peas. I like the curry sauce, but I think I've had a lot better fish from all the chippies. I'm going to give it...
I actually quite like the fish.
I'm going to give it a generous 7.
So not a bad way to end the day.
We almost got swarmed by seagulls thanks to Reese's schoolboy error of throwing them a chip.
I know, well I thought if I give them one,
That's not how they work.
then they might have just done
You've
one.
never eaten chips on the beach before.
Yeah, and then our mate behind us there, playing frisbee or football this morning, come and scared the seagulls off for us, so top job mate, thanks.
They were good, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. But yeah, maybe I was being a bit harsh with the fish and chips, I don't know, but
I thought the fish was really good. But
yeah.
maybe because you're comparing it to the one you had in Southampton.
Yeah, that was really good, that. But yeah, for me, like, I don't know if it's just my fish, because it didn't seem to be the case with Jess's, but my fish was, it was like quite hard to pick up, the batter keep falling off it, and I think she put all the salt and vinegar on the fish, so there was none on the chips, and my chips were
I
like,
would have done a bit more salt and vinegar, I think. But
Same with
other than
yours.
that, yeah, but it wasn't.
Right.
It still was nice, so
Yeah.
I liked it.
so yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but I'm going to give him a 7. Jess, what did you give him?
8.
8 for Jess. I'd maybe have gone like a 6.5 or something, but I don't know.
So
But just, yeah, just
Shut
maybe
up.
being a bit harsh. But anyway, yeah,
fish and chips.
that is our day in North Wales. We have visited Llanberis and
Colin Bay.
yeah, done the walk, done a little dip in the lake in Llanberis, and then we've come to Colwyn Bay to have some fish and chips.
It's on
the
our way
beach.
home, so it's not out there, is it?
Yeah, there's not much more now. We're just heading home, but we weren't sure whether to do the vlog on this today because we don't really know. Well, I don't know. We don't. It's North Wales, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Like-
normal to us, but not everyone.
It's
Goes
not.
there.
It's normal to us, but obviously there's a lot of people which haven't seen this part of the world. So we thought we would do something which is a bit more local to
And
us.
Reese hadn't seen a lot of places in North Wales, so we'll do one of those places as well, I think.
Yeah, that'd
Like
be
little
good.
good touristy places, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll do like a road trip one day, and we'll go round of like all the places Jess used to go to when she was younger.
When my dad was trying to keep me occupied.
Yeah, that'll be a good one to do. So, anyway, thanks again for watching. Please consider hitting that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and again, give us some feedback on the vlogs. We've got a new lens, got a new mic, so hopefully that makes a bit of a difference. Hopefully my camera work's been a little bit better, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one.